just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode here. I'm just trying to work with this microphone here. Today we are going to be playing a game that I have no idea what it's about. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. And it's a dating sim is really what it is. And oh my god, look at that. They have all of their songs and playlists right in the game. And to celebrate it coming out on Xbox, personally I've never played it before, but to celebrate it on Xbox, I thought I was recording, but I am not. Now I'm recording on my camera. Oh. Okay, so let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be playing a little game called Doki Doki Literature Club. And to celebrate it coming out on Xbox as a full game, we're going to be playing it here for the very first time. So this was a really popular game back when it was first being made and people were playing it. I have no clue what it's about other than it's a dating sim. And to all my followers on Instagram, you know who you are if you are watching this. I'm playing this mostly for you guys to get my very first reactions here. Let's turn up the game on that microphone just a little bit because it's off to the side here. It's like right out of frame. So I just want you guys to be able to hear me. Okay, so pictures. Anime women. Oh my god, wallpaper. Hold on, wait. Set as wallpaper. Yes. Wait, is that the actual time? Oh my god. That's the time in the corner right there. I'm not sure if my camera's gonna be flipped or not, so I'm just gonna point right there. But cool. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so it's like starting up. Okay. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Well, that's good to know. Would you like to review detailed content and warnings? Yes, it contains spoilers. No. No spoilers, please. No, thank you. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted that the game's age rating in your region and your consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Yes, I do agree. I am above 18 years of age. Oh, that's where this is from. That's where this is from. Okay. Oh, that's where this is from. So, Caleb Hiles. So Caleb Hiles did a cover of this song. That's where this is from. Okay, so this is the same thing. Okay. Yeah, load game. Loopy. Boopy. That's me. Loopy. How about just Loopy? So, for those of you on Instagram who don't know, that's my tag for pretty much everything else, is Loopy Boopy. But, right now, Loopy is alright. Oh! I was almost Loppy there for a second. Oh, it's so weird not being able to hear myself, because usually with this microphone... Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the very distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl is Sayori? Am I saying that right? Is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out, because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would sleep over more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, look at her. She's adorable.
Oh god! I overslept again! Oh, but I caught you this time!
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Yeah! Why'd you have to say it like you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Luffy! Well...
Oh, that's me. Also, that's my girl voice. That's my anime girl voice, so get used to hearing that. Well, if you stare... Let me start that again. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess, you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Is it raining? It's raining. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Loopy, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already. I'm really not...
Well, that's me. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any club. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively going along with whatever she says about, whatever she's going on about, sorry. Suri likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you being a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
What's a NEET? I don't know, is that something I gotta Google? Well.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look in a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me that you'll try just a little bit?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Oh, why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Here, hold on. How about that? Now I can lean over just a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. To get more intimate with the microphone, yes. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me just makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. Well, I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Anime?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Well, I thought I'd catch you coming out of your classroom, but I saw you were just sitting in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you happy, you don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club, of course.
Sayori?
Yeah,
There's no way I'm going to your club. You know that, right?
meanie.
Oh, look at the face. Look at her face. How can you... How? Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club. Hey, title card! Not that I was aware that she had any interest in any literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in it after all. The one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. It's so stupid. Oh, fucking... fucking anime, I swear to God.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'm bringing a new member, and
Natsuki? Is that her name?
and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, you know? Or if she's cunning as to plan this all out. Like, did she really think I was just gonna go along and just go to her stupid literature club or whatever, where I fucking read books? I mean, who in the right fucking mind likes books? I mean, anime. It's all about the anime! Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? It's just... Okay. Guys. We're just gonna stop by for just a little cupcake, and then we're gonna go, because I'm a fat ass, right? Just one cupcake. Just one. How can I say no to a cupcake? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Hi everyone! It's the new member here!
Oh, goddamn. I told you, don't call me a new member. Whoops. I thought that was gonna be her. I glance around the room. Girl number one! She is so cute. Look at her. I was just looking at my mustache right now. That's kind of cool. That's cute. That is dead sexy. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl number two. Oh, she's kind of cute too. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere, bitch. Oh, Loopy! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. How do you know my name? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. So that's Natsuki. That's the girl with the pink hair. That's Mocha Akashiya herself. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one that I didn't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
She didn't seem like it.
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
She's amazing. I'm in love with that one right there. I love Yuri. I love you. I love how you can tell, you know, which one you want to be your waifu from the very beginning. And honestly, it's her. Let's be real. She's everyone's waifu, isn't she? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Shy anime girls, or just shy girls in general, I fall for shy girls. They are just on a different level. So, perfect. She's my waifu. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Manaka. Is that right?
Or Monica, rather. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Not everything is Japanese, Logan. Jesus, Lord have mercy. That's right. It's great to see you again, Loopy. Do we know her? Monica smiles sweetly. Okay, she's also adorable. I love her too. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. A little something, I guess.
Come sit down, Loopy. We made room for you at this table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
I just want a fucking cupcake, man. Just give me the cupcake. And then, how about I make some tea as well? Okay, I can't do all their voices in my head, but I have voices for each and every one of them, you know? Girls have a few desks assigned for a table, and something like that. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! I'm sorry if this is like... I'm sorry. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Of course she's the Neko girl. I knew it. I could see it in her stupid fucking anime eyes. Oh, the weird sound.
So cute. Ah, Neku.
Fucking anime. I swear to God. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, by the way, I'm not gonna do the girl voice for every one of them. It's starting to hurt. So I'm gonna stop, like, for real. Okay. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow.
It's so delicious, you know?
I just said I was gonna stop. I lied. So whenever I do it, I'll do it. Okay, how about that? Sayori talks with her mouth full and has managed to get icing in her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bit down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. You're really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like that I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know? You dummy! Alright, alright. I gave up on Natsuki. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table, carrying a tea set. Oh, here she comes, everyone. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I was reading manga and I had a good cup of tea this morning. it was pretty good. It was not gonna lie. I drove out into the middle of nowhere, just empty parking space, and then I just sat down. It was nice. It really was nice. There's really nothing better than that. Don't let yourself get intimidated. It's just Yuri trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. She's so cute. I can just see it all going down my... Chris, when you're making... I know you're gonna see this, and this is just a reminder for me to tell you. Do her. Just draw her. Just draw me with her. And I'm like this tall, and she's like this tall, and I'm just hugging onto her leg or something like that. That's the thumbnail. That's not the thumbnail. That's the... Okay, that's the thumbnail. That's the intro. That's all of it, okay? I just want that to happen. And, Monica's fine too. She can be there too. Or, what if it's both girls next to me, and I'm like grabbing onto both of their legs, and I'm like, ah! And that's just... That's what it'll be. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I was literally about to go into fighting gold! Oh, that's what I was about to do. I'm not sure what I was thinking about, but it's all a JoJo's reference if you really think about it. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Well, see, that's the way you gotta go. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fluffing at that dream. Fulfilling that dream. And I want to be a voice actor. I have to learn how to read first. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find just these three. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Loopy, what kind of things do you like to read? I read manga! Okay? I love... I just this is in canon. I fall over. I fall over at the idea, and I'm like, ah, oh god, you know, manga is just to die for. I faint, and I'm like, ah. Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. You've gotta be kidding me! Oh, good lord. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Shut the fuck up, you stupid son of a bitch. She likes manga too. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's smile. Sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Uh-oh. I'm getting a call from my mother. I'll be right back. Cut this out, Logan. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. By the way, that was my mom. She was telling me about my anime seat covers that I just ordered. Okay. I'm turning my car into a JoJo's reference. So I got Stardust Crusaders seat covers. Yeah. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Like that. I love her. I am in love with her. Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is just amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I think it was called The Magic Treehouse. Dude, just think about it. We all read it, but we never saw it as a horror book. I mean, let's be completely honest with ourselves. These two kids just go in the Magic Treehouse and they're gone. That's what happens. They're just gone. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind that. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Fucker! She calls her a motherfucker and then she runs away. Give it back. Your cupcakes and your poems, everything about you is just so adorable, Natsuki. Siri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh, I'm not cute. You're cute. She turns around. She just a little peck on the cheek to Sayori. She's just like, no, not even a peck. It's just one of those air things that you and your bros do, like the dogs when they hang out. You're just like, hey. It's one of those. It's one of those things. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. That's canon. That happened. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. She trusts the form of writing into oneself. You must be willing to open your eyes to readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. That was a question. I read that as a statement. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, she's so nervous. That's adorable. It's just, like I said, it's just a little me just hanging onto her leg. Or like the edge of her skirt or something I'm dangling off. That's funny. Well, that's not funny, that's what I want. I guess it's the same for you too, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence just for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yay! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen that bond of the club. Isn't that right, Loopy? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club yet. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision on that. I just heard that there was cupcakes, and I mean, look at me. I read manga, and I'm a fat ass. I watch anime, okay? What more else do you need? I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought... Loopy? Oh my god! You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. And you just came up for the cupcakes. If you really just came up for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Loopy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay. Whatever you say, alright? Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Loopy, since we're already done here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Okay. And I'm gonna have to stop that episode here. And we can stop here for right now. And we will be back with another episode in the future. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
How can I write love into reality? And if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.